Guys, in today's video we'll be talking about Noni Madueke to Arsenal. Interesting reports that have come out in the last couple of hours. We've got updates on Hugo Ekitike as well. Maybe could be happening to Chelsea, maybe to another club, because Frankfurt are looking to bring the price down. So we're going to get into today's Chelsea news, people. Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea transfer video, man. Keeping you guys up to date every single day, the latest Chelsea news, outgoings, incomings, and also the press conference from Enzo Maresca for tomorrow's game on Friday against the Flamengos, of course. So guys, as always, you know what I'm going to say. Please smash the like button, come and support me. One click, one like helps out the channel so much, people. Subscribe and hit the notification. Thank you for over 31,000 subscribers. And if you're tuning in for the first time, check me out on all socials. Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitch, Twitter. I said Twitter twice, I think. TikTok and Patreon. Everything at WorldWideChels. The same word as you can see on this YouTube channel. And yeah, let me know where you're tuning from as well. So the first topic that we do want to speak about is Hugo Ekitike. What's happening with this player now? Frankfurt wanted around 100 million euros initially. They told Chelsea. Chelsea officially had inquired 1 or 2 weeks ago. Didn't bid, didn't say they were going to bid, no verbal, nothing. Just literally inquiring about the price of the player. I'm starting to grow on him as well, personally, especially with the way Enzo Maresca wants a certain signing. Not the exact same as Delap or Jackson. Something, you know, different from those two guys. So yes, I think this player obviously suits that. And now what we're hearing right now is Fabrizio Romano saying that they wanted £84 million, which is about 100 million euros. But they may accept around 68 to 76 million pounds for him in the coming days or weeks. So that's come out today that English clubs, you know, including the likes of Chelsea, could be offering that money. I think that's a no-brainer in my opinion. What are you guys thinking of that one? Do you guys want to see that happen? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments down below. As I said, Enzo Maresca has a clear plan. He also spoke about today's press conference, which I'll be getting into, that Delap and Nicholas Jackson could play together in the striking position, and at Leicester he didn't really try that with two strikers. So interesting things that will be happening in this Chelsea season. It's a long way to go. And obviously the next topic I'll be speaking about is Noni Madueke. From what we understand, numerous of clubs in the Premier League are looking at the situation of Noni Madueke, whether they can sign him or not. Chelsea claim he is untouchable and could be sold if the money is right, people. You know, money talks at the end of the day. Madueke is someone quite interesting in my opinion. We always tend to complain about people not shooting, taking risks. You know, we sort of liked on Jadon Sancho, who was very good at his dribbling and taking on players, but was kind of resistant to shoot. He didn't shoot enough, in my opinion. Noni Madueke is the complete opposite. He's someone that wants to be on the right side, cutting left foot, try hit it, might go over the bar, might go bent, might be deflected, might be a goal, might in once in the blue moon. But you know what I mean? He tries and tries and tries, and that's one thing I do like personally. However, it's been very inconsistent with the goals. Pedro Neto was better than him the season that's went by, in my opinion. I'm not going to say like he is one of the biggest names like Chelsea, and of course I think the untouchable word is key here, and I agree with it, that if the money is right and if Arsenal are willing to pay X amount of money for a player like Madueke to be a backup to Saka on the right side, I'm all for it if it means we get new fresh blood in the squad, personally. He needs to improve on his goals. So in terms of the actual game that he has, I'm not going to hate too much. Obviously he's quite selfish in some aspects, but we complain so much that players don't do enough, if you know what I mean. The only thing here is he's not scoring the goals. He scored a hat-trick against Wolves, he scored an important goal against Forest at home. That's the ones I can remember personally. It's been a long season, so I get it when Chelsea fans are very, very frustrated with the player. So let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking. Should Chelsea agree a fee with any club, not just Arsenal, with any club if it comes in? How much are you looking for? I think English text as well, you know, I couldn't even put a figure on him. It has to be over 40-50 million pounds though, 100%, without a doubt. So let me know what you guys are thinking about that one. Of course, as I said, Hugo Ekitike, that one has just come out as well, that Chelsea can probably bid a bit lower than what was quoted a couple of weeks ago and still sign a player. So it's quite intriguing that, you know, the Madueke news has now come out, and I was seeing Hugo's news, of course, as well. So I do want to speak about a press conference tomorrow as well against Flamengo, of course. Enzo Maresca has said that there will be a lot of rotation, at least 5 to 6 players minimum, and this is simply because of the temperature, the high intensity, and obviously the time zone change. Everything's changed here for these guys. They haven't been getting any rest of the Premier League, so they are clearly feeling it right now. It was good to see the boys. We had Gusto, I think it was, Lavia and Nkunku, Fofana and Barashile, I think it was, outside, meeting Chelsea fans, of course. CB, big up to him, CB Willie. Very funny content creator, especially on TikTok, bangs 100%. I've seen that come up on my FYP a couple of times. The guy's got jokes, so big up to him. But yeah, it was just good vibes to see. Even Nkunku, just very professional. Can't fault him for anything. I think he will stay. I personally think he will stay. I don't know if he'll play an important part, but I think he stays. I just don't see him leaving, in my opinion. Let's see anyway. It's still early days for sure. But as I said, Enzo Maresca said that he'll be rotating. It's not easy due to the temperature. This is going to be one of the reasons why we rotate. Also, I said earlier in the video about 2 strikers. I don't think at Leicester we have ever played with 2 strikers together, but we will see if Nico and Liam can play together. He spoke about Flamengo, of course. They are a very good team. They play nice football. They have many good players. The manager is a former player. Watching them, you realise they are a good team with very good organising and full of quality technical players. He also did speak up Madueke's transfer links. Noni's our player. You can read a lot of speculation at the moment, but we consider him to be our player for the coming season. I mean, we've seen this story before with many players. We're going to need to rotate at least 3 to 5 players per game minimum. Moises can play anywhere except goalkeeper. Typical. That is where we are with tomorrow's news, and obviously just reading it, exclusive. Arsenal are among a number of clubs monitoring Madueke. Chelsea do not consider him as untouchable. We also had news yesterday that Guardian come out saying Chelsea will listen to suitable bids for the player, and that Chelsea are now considering João Pedro and have had a look at Xavi Simons, but have been put off by Ekitike's price tag. This was yesterday, but obviously with news that's come out recently, that's probably changed as well. Chelsea held further talks with West Ham over Mohamed Kudus. West Ham wants straight cash, and at the moment that's probably not going to work with Chelsea with everything that's happening around the club. We also do need to speak about Modric. Such a shame, such a disappointment. I'm not going to say that he was amazing. A lot of the team, the panelists on here were big fans of him. Former owners of this channel were big fans of him. Former panelists were excited over him. For me, yeah, I saw glimpses. Even his debut against Liverpool looked sharp. There were times where he made great passes, assists. There was great times where he scored lucky goals, and whether it was a cross or not against Arsenal. But there was great goals against Newcastle, for example, which was good to see. He just don't feel like he pushed himself. But it was his first season. I'm not gonna hate on the guy, you know what I mean? It's just such a shame to see a player. I don't think it's fully his fault. We don't know every single bit of detail, every single little step of the way. Obviously, it was good to see him chill with the fans in the final in Poland. But yeah, it's taken quite a while for the news to come out, and it's finally out. He's banned 4 years. He'll probably get down to about 12 to 18 months, similar to what Pogba did as well. Pogba had a certain agent or certain agency or whatever it is, and managed to get the legal terms down to 12 to 18 months, something similar around that. So Modric has appointed the same team to try and help him get there as well. So it's not the same situation as Adrian Mutu, Alfred's homeboy from Romania, where he was involved with certain substances that are not legal, and he was forced to pay back the club after a very long period, as the club lost a lot of money on that signing. And he was one of my favourite signings, actually, surprisingly, when he joined. If you watched ITV1 on UK channels and you saw the highlights of his debut, he sort of deflected, he scored a goal from a deflected free kick that hit the wall, and the commentator said 7 million for the left foot, 7 million for the right foot, 7 million for the left foot, because he cost 14 million or something like that. That's one quote I'll never forget. But yeah, that's enough of me yapping and waffling. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash the like button, subscribe, hit the notification, tune in daily, comment down below thoughts, opinions. Tomorrow will be a bit difficult because I won't be in the country, and I'll be back on Tuesday night. And it's gonna be difficult to upload as much, but we'll try. Probably my phone or something. I don't know. But until then, WorldWideChels, I'm out. Peace.